Well, good morning, good afternoon, everybody in the PBE, and welcome to a little Saturday late morning, early afternoon stream. I am your host, Moosey. We're just gonna have some good vibes today. I hope everybody's having a wonderful Saturday out here. Um, yeah, actually able to stream. Last week had a little bit of a power issue. We're all good now, so hopefully knock on wood that nothing gets interrupted today. But we got a full slate of games set up for everyone, including 4 prime times and one minor league game that we're going to be able to watch today. Let me just pull right into OOTP so you can see the scrolling ticker here of what games we got on the schedule. Should be a good one because following the conclusion of the final game, we will have this season's All-Star rosters. Always excited to see who gets uh, the honor of being an All-Star each and every season for both the majors and the minors. So we have prediction up and live. Thank you, Pyre, for putting that up there. Which team is going to be the last one to score a run? Last team to score. So you might think, oh, maybe the home team could walk it off, but at the same time, they could be up and not have to bat in the ninth. Or we go into extras. The choice is yours. But we have first prime time today. Death Valley at New Orleans. That is down here. Go ahead and manage this game. So make sure BNN is on. Yep. So we're good for that. I will pause. It will have to pause after the first play to get the out-of-town scoreboard. Last stream I did was the World Series, so I didn't get a chance to update it. But look at the lineup here. DVS is a really good team. New Orleans is kind of finding their footing back. They got some good pieces. Some younger players making their way, some older players on their way out. But overall, both pitchers have done pretty decent throughout the season thus far. But DVS here, Rousey has that win against New Orleans earlier this season. So, if people want to put us some predictions, we can run that through the game because it is who is last, not who is first. So it might be a little bit of a quieter stream today. I know it's in the middle of the day. But I like middle of the day streams. Doesn't feel like you're losing a lot. But we'll get things started here. Like I said, I'm gonna pause after the first play, just to get the BNN up on the side. Bass Reeves gonna lead things off against Brian Eshelman Jr. We're gonna kick things off today with a fly out to center field. Alright. Pull up the scoreboard. Slider right. I just want to make sure I'm not cutting it off too much. There. Gives you enough look and feel to play. Some stadiums have weirder field of view. So, yeah, we can see the BNN ticker rolling there. So, let's get right back into it. I hope everybody's having a nice start to their weekend here. I'm sure it's beautiful in some areas. Right now it's about mid-70s, kind of, or I guess Fahrenheit, if you are of the Celsius variety like the rest of the world. You're looking kind of in that upper 20s kind of range. So it's pretty good weather out here. Got the windows open, so if you hear any obnoxious noise, it's the parking lot below me. So I apologize ahead of time. But we're gonna keep things going here. So bottom of the first 2 outs, runner on first. And a grounder over to third will get the force out at second. That'll end the inning. So right now we are scoreless through one. Pop up on the infield. There's the predictions are rolling it. There we go. Ask and you shall receive, Slacking. Somebody is betting against you. Perfect. Love to see the predictions coming in. So it's the first game of the day. It's the prediction not being started right away, or at least not coming into effect right away, is good on the mods. So thank you, mods. I send my love and appreciation to you guys all the time. Oh, backpicked. So Alaska Bullworm. Bullworm is, I believe, stats team gave me some numbers here. He's coming up on a pretty big milestone in his career. Let me pull it up here real quick. 3 homers away from 200. We did just hit 200. Somebody else just hit. Dimply Sporger just hit 200 homers on the last stream. So it's a big number to hit. 200. Closing it up. Little dribbler up the middle. Kind of lost a lot of gas. Nobody able to make a diving play on that. They're going to get the third out. So top of the third, still scoreless. We go bottom 3. 8, 9, and 1. 2 up for New Orleans. A big cut and miss there. Oh, into right. Oh, that is a laser of a line drive. Didn't get it up high. Just muscled it out. Chase Hunter. 5th home run of the season. It's going to give New Orleans the lead. So currently Nola winning on the prediction. If they don't allow DVS to score. So we'll see. But New Orleans up early. Great homer to right. Just a low line drive. They are going to get out of it with a couple ground outs. Now Death Valley is down by 1 in the top of the 4th. Over to third. So 2 outs and a fly ball into center is going to retire the side. So Nola looking pretty poised here in this primetime game. Wanna keep things going. That is for sure. So Williams is off and running. Ball's gonna get away, and Williams is gonna find themselves on third. So runner on third. Now 1 out on the strikeout. But infield is playing back, and oh, that's gonna concede the run. I was about to say they're content with conceding the run, but a pass ball / wild pitch is gonna bring in the runner from third. Rousey being a little wild today. Does have a good amount of strikeouts thus far, but a wild pitch brings in another run. So homer and a wild pitch is how we had the first 2 runs scored on this game day. We're going to head into the 5th inning. There's the second hit from DVS. A laser of a grounder past the diving third baseman. Gonna go for the fielder's choice. I guess the double the productive outs with a runner on third and a swing and a miss from Flamingo. Is gonna cut the rally short here for Death Valley. A laser into center. Ooh, hit batter. That was way inside. Hit him kind of on his backside there. So runner on first. He's going to get the productive out, move the runner over to second. And a ball down the left field line up against the wall. That's going to score the runner. Honk Shoot with an RBI double. It is 3-0 New Orleans. And a line drive to center will end the inning. Orleans tacking on some runs. Not a lot of hits, not like some super dominating things, but just being smart, you know, getting on base via hit by pitches and walks. And just moving the runner over, a little small ball action. You know, minus the solo homer that started everything off. But they're scoring in every way possible, whether it's by mistake or manufacturing or just blasting one out of the park. Runner on fourth and a bunt from Boucher. Who's the runner to second? There's the small ball we love. Bullworm. Cut and a miss. Ooh, hit batsman there on Steel Flex. So first and second, 2 outs for Ryzan the third. A swing and a miss. 6th strikeout for Rousey. Just that's not a bad line. 4 hits, 2 walks. There was an error and a hit batter. But just not enough here. The offense kind of is being stifled here from Eshelman. Not as efficient as his counterpart here, but getting the outs that he needs. He's pitching the top of the 7th, so third base runner given up here on a walk. They're gonna pull the pitcher. Samedi in. He's gonna get a strikeout. Start of his appearance as we hit the stretch. So Bandit Keith. So both teams slotting into their bullpens now. Hinckley's going to go down on strikes. Another strikeout there. So Bandit Keith, with that heavy heater, proving a little dominance on the field there. So that one's going to get down just inside the right field foul line. In standing is Hongshu with a double. So man on second, 2 outs. Fly ball up the middle. Center fielder is going to make that play. That'll get us through 8 innings, 3-0 New Orleans in this primetime number 5 matchup. That ball in right center, but will be caught for the out. Is that going to drop? Nope, left fielder's going to make a play on it. Hard to tell the height of some of these balls. And a quick 1-2-3 inning here for Mr. Oh, sorry, Samedi off of Mr. Check swing, but it's going to be a called strike 3 on the full count. Grounder to second. And Bullworm is going to get a hit into left. Nice piece of hitting there. Splitting the defenders, a walk. Issued to Steel Flex. Defy Bravado in now to pitch. Cut and a miss. Ryzan the third. We're going to go top of the 9th. Death Valley is currently down 3-0. See if they can score one to make the prediction interesting. That's a good way to start. Reeves on first. That ball's going to get into the gap in right center. Are they going to send? They will not. Second and third. Stop sign put up there. Nobody out. Infield staying back. So that ball's going to get down into the corner. Bounces around. 1 run is in. Here comes the 2nd run. And Death Valley has woken up here in the top of the 9th. It is now 2-3. Making the prediction interesting. That ball's going to get down. Up against the wall. They're just hitting doubles. So a walk and 3 doubles. And suddenly this game is tied. And another walk issued. Pull Samedi. Police. He is falling apart. There they go. Juicy Jumbo in now trying to stop the fire and just keep this score where it is. That's going to be tough there. It's a full count walk issue. He's going to load the bases with nobody out. Infielders are tugging that grass with the strikeout to Lamborghini. The shift is on. It's going to be a sacrifice fly. This could give Death Valley the lead if it's not in time. It is not. The runner is safe. Death Valley has put up a 4 spot here in the top of the 9th with a runner on with runners on the corners. Swing and a miss. So DVS, after having absolutely nothing going for them for 8 innings, explodes for 4 off of a walk, 3 doubles, and a bunch more walks. Alright. Well, the bunt is going to move the tying run into scoring position. And a walk issued to Shu, so Mills and Williams now, if one doesn't jump into a double play. Over to first, but the first baseman's going to botch it. Ooh. Infield is in. Bases loaded, 2 outs. It's up to Boucher. Into center. Caught at the wall. Just shy of a hit, a grand slam to walk it off. Oh man. I thought that was going out. It read like the center fielder was going to go back and was going to jump and be just over his head. Makes the play at the wall. Death Valley rallies in the top of the 9th. Got a little scary there, but locked it down to finish up our first game. What a first game! That's pretty solid for game 1. Even to see when everything just started going crazy in the chat because the predictions just started rolling in. Votto's going to pick up the win, submitting with a loss and a blown a save. Brian Eshelman Jr. started for New Orleans, will be your player of the game. So we'll run through the box scores here. 8-1, this loss will win over the Raptors. 6 hits, all singles for Boise. But a 2 for 4 day for Ramirez. The 4 for 5 from Trento in that leadoff spot, scoring 3 runs. Nice, nice. Easier with the win. Hernandez Hedrick the 3rd with a hold. Phantom the loss. Caden Trento will be your play of the game. Buffalo, New York. Buffalo will win 10-2. A lot of hits there in this one. Wow, when you go a 4 for 5, 3 runs scored, 4 RBIs from Kerry Kelly. Have a day. Wait. That's a cycle. Kerry Kelly just hit for the cycle. There's 10 total bases, hit a double, a triple, and a homer. Where's Kerry when you need him? Kerry, where are you at? You just hit for the cycle and you're not even here? What in the world? I think that I don't quote me on this, but I think this might be the first cycle I have seen on stream. I know they've happened before, but wow, who gave up that triple, man? Big men can run. Pippin out with the win. Moose Jr. with the loss. Kerry Kelly gonna be the player of the game. Nice. OEX will win 4-1 over Providence. 2 for 5 day, 3 RBIs from McDaniel. And Hernandez going 2 for 4 with a run score and RBI for Providence there. Looks like a solo homer. Was the only run of the game for him. It's good on them. Nansen with the win. Williams Jr. with a save. Holmes takes the loss. Fritzhoff Nansen is going to be your player of the game. See, you say first cycle, but I feel like I feel like if you have more than one cycle, that's kind of a big deal. Doesn't happen that often, especially for like somebody like Kelly who's a first baseman and slow as dirt. But Pathfinders are going to win over the Vandals 5-1. The curse of me streaming with my team keeps on coming. Only 4 hits for Vancouver in this contest. But Burgers got on twice with a walk and a hit. For Toronto, Shadow goes 3 for 5, the run scored, and 2 RBI. A lot of doubles in here. What is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7 doubles out of their 11 hits. Jeez. Lore takes the loss. Foot with the win. Summers the save. Nathaniel Foote could be your player of the game. Detroit's gonna blank Indy 8-0 of the final. 4 hits for Indy. And this one, Vachiki-san goes 2 for 3 on the day. It's like 2 singles. And on Detroit, bunch of multi-hit days. Got 2 3 for 5 days coming from Slamus and Nerd in that 3-4 spot. Flourish with the loss. For a bit of a rough start there. Bullpen picked him up a little bit more. Strider picks up the win. 8.1 innings of shutout ball, and Strider will be your player of the game. Serpents won 7-4 over the Toros. Sterling and Brolina each going to pick up 2 hits in this one. Then on Seattle, 3 for 4 day, 3 runs scored, and 2 RBIs from Pass. Hitting that middle lineup, having a good season thus far. Martini with the loss, DeVries with the win, Pelikai with the save. Pass will be your player of the game. Watch that one. So we move over here, where the Lunar Base Space Rangers are going to win 7-2 over the Nashville Stars. Multi-hits from Drome and Lincoln Mercury, each picking up 2. And for Lunar Base, Althouse goes 3 for 4, 2 runs scored, 2 RBI. Peace with the loss, Rubbish the win, Rockman the hold. Rubbish with their first win of the season. Link Althouse is going to be your player of the game. Move to the minor leagues. Flamingos are going to win in extras 3-2. Looks like a Briggs solo homer was the decider in this contest. Speaking of Briggs, they went 2 for 4 on the day, so picked up another hit for their line score. And then for Anchorage, Oliver in that leadoff spot, getting on base there, 3 for 5 with a run scored. And pitching, both starters put up good performances here. Vega the third with the win, Confident the save. Moncrief takes the loss. Crazy Tomato the third starter for Anchorage will be your player of the game. Bears are going to win 7-6 over the Firehawks. Have a 3 for 4 day from Wellerman Jr. 3 for 5 from Gray in the leadoff spot as well. And then for Bruce City, the top of the order, they're combining for 7 hits, 4 runs scored. Reese Jr., Bebe, and Rainier. On the pitching, both starters got a little beat up, but the bullpens picked it up. Shano with the loss and a blown save. Voss picks up the win in relief. Alex Gillies will be your player of the game. Or Gillies? I don't know. I need like a pronunciation sheet for some of these names, I swear. Some of y'all are creative. I really don't like the people who sit in the booth here. Libras are going to win 7-1 over the Dillos. 7 hits, just 1 run. Scored that being a solo home run in the second. So a lot of runs coming from the bottom of the order, just nothing coming through. And for Louisville, you got a couple 2 for 4s from Pink and Hoff, and also Judge. So looking good there. Diak with the loss, Crown the win, Ronaldo the hold. Aaron Judge can be your player of the game. Hepcat's going to win over the Ranos 7-4. A 4 run top of the 7th, the difference maker here. So we're going to see everybody on the side of Kansas City picking up a hit. But 3 hits coming off the bat of Johnson in that 3 spot. Legacy point with the win. Duds the save. Angron the World Eater is going to be your player of the game. I love it. Blood for the Blood God. Kingpins are going to win 9-8 over the Swiftsteeds. 3 for 4 day, 3 RBI from Mayfield. And over for State College, 16 hits. Only person without a hit is Rule. In 8th spot. But the first 5 hitters for State College had 2 hits. And then Akers picks up a 3 for 5. Great day for them. Renji picks up the win, Crony the save, Feet the loss, and Miggs Mayfield's going to be your player of the game. Alright. Save that. That'll do it for day 1. We have an off day. And we got another primetime game. Primetime number 6. Prediction has been up for a little while. So we got Outer Banks at Toronto. This prediction. Most total hits. Which team's going to hit the most? Alright. Looks like the prediction, more people think OBX, but more points are on Toronto. Oh, in this matchup, Pathfinder is looking pretty good, but the matchup is a lot closer than the numbers may say. Particularly when it comes to the pitching, as they're only 1 point off of each other. Joe Kelly having a bit of a rough, both pitchers are having a bit of a rough season. Not looking good. Still early, we're still in the first half. All right. So this is our second of 5 streamed games, primetime number 6. As Pyre said, last call. Let's get your predictions in. Before I hit that go button. We're going to get things rolling here. So Steve Duke to lead things off against Joe Random. This prime time matchup. Oh, I hate how I can't see the corners. This is what I mean about camera angles. Some of them are brutal. Oh, and a steal of second. So quickly a runner on second base. Now on third with productive out. Strikeout's going to make it 2 outs with a runner on third. And a walk. So Garbanzo on first cut and a miss. Strand a pair to get out of the first. So bottom 1 over into left, but shy of the track. Just couldn't get enough wood on it. Ooh. Shadow dribbler to the pitcher. That's one hard throw. If I'm that first baseman, I'm looking out. These guys can fire that ball. Ooh, a dive by the right fielder. Seeing some web gems early today. So currently on the prediction line, 1 hit for Outer Banks. Currently Outer Banks leading that. Ooh, diving liner caught by the shortstop. Shortstop being busy today. Fielding that one off the backhand. Brings us to the top of the third. Line drive to first. A fly out to right. Ooh, there's there's another hit here. McDaniel gets a pass to diving first baseman. And he is picked off. We have seen a pick off a game thus far. That is crazy. It's like, Sim, you know this is not the World Series. We don't need to have all this crazy stuff happening. Usually the engine likes to wait until the big games to bring out the weirdness. But good on these pitchers with their pickoff moves, getting guys leaning. So fourth inning, knotted up 0-0. That ball's gonna get all the way to the wall. Taking the turn. Oh, and he's dead to right. Oh, LeSwift wanted 3, but a great throw from center. Cuts him down. Some rough base running. Still went down as a hit, as will that. Outer Banks. Getting runners on, but nothing moving. Probably could have ended up scoring a run if didn't make that out at third, but you know, I'm not the third base coach. Oh, that ball launched to right, and that baby is gone. Sting Eucliffe. 6th homer of the season, goes 416 to right field. There's the first hit and first run for Toronto. Huge swing. That ball's gonna get down. Just gonna be a single for Shadow. Pop up on the infield. That strikeout's gonna end the inning. Toronto, though, coming up big there. A homer to get them in the game again. 2 quick outs. So top of the 5th. Ghosty gonna be walked. The single up the middle. Are they gonna? Nope, not gonna test for third. Already got gunned out trying to run the bases. That one into right. They're gonna send in standing. Is Ghosty, and we are tied. Well, that one's gonna get down into the gap. How many is that gonna score? 1 run is in. Stop sign put up there. With 2 outs, I maybe would have run it, but you know, that's why I'm not the third base coach. Fly ball to left, just I assume just inside foul territory there. I can't see the line, but Outer Banks gonna take the lead here. 2-1, bottom of the 5th coming up. Two quick outs. M's check swing did go. So there's the strikeout. Have a little swinging bunt situation there, gonna result in an out. So Random looking pretty solid thus far. It's now through 6 innings, a little over 80 pitches. Probably would set him out there for the 7th. Is getting hit up a little bit, so maybe the bullpen comes into play. There's a grounder to second. It's a full count on Eucliffe. Swing and a miss. Joe Kelly having a great outing thus far. Currently he's kept Toronto at only 2 hits, 1 run off a solo homer. So looking pretty good already. Grounder to the pitcher. There's 2 outs quick. So we're hitting the stretch here. Toronto down 2-1, losing in hits 7-2. So predictors are Wouldn't say they're holding their breath, but it's not looking great right now, but there's a hit. Oh, looking for the pitch count there. I always mess with it. Actually, you know what? Hold on. You know what? I got you. Now that I can actually see where the pitch count is, I can, like, slide my thing over. Well, yeah, there we go. That looks better. I thought I had it in a good spot. Originally, I guess not. I don't know why I moved it over. I think I tried moving it to the other side of there, but... Oh, I guess when I scaled it down with the overlay, it got a little funky. That's my guess. First and second. Big swing and a miss there. Still 2-1. Hit deficit has not changed by much. Still not looking great on the prediction if you bet on Toronto. We're on the bottom of the 8th. Kelly pitching a great game. It's gonna get through 8. We'll see if they decide to put him in there for the 9th. It might be a little tough with how. I guess it depends on how many runs they score here on the top of the 9th. If you'd want to go to your best closer to lock things down. Try not to give the lineup another look. Three up, 3 down. So we're going to go bottom of the 9th, down by 1. So they are going to swap pitchers. Williams Jr. stepping in, going to get a strikeout on Harper to lead things off. Eucliffe to center, off the top of the wall. In sliding with a double. So tying run sits at second. That's a miscue there on the infield, so an error. But a strikeout looking, so first and third, 2 outs. Windsor Jr. into center, and it's gonna get down. 1 run is in. They're gonna send him in. Ethan Shadow and the Toronto Pathfinders are gonna walk this baby off. Wow, wow, wow. Crazy finishes to these games thus far. What in the world? A walk off in a late inning comeback? You can't write it any better. Top of the order for Outer Banks. Duke and Daniel Swift combined for 8 out of their 9 hits. And then on Toronto Eucliffe here, 2 for 4, 2 runs scored, RBI. Hit that double to become the tying run. Williams Jr. takes the loss on the blown save, a miss. With the win, Joe Kelly is going to be your player of the game. And it appears I've contracted hiccups. Hate it when that happens. Want some points in there. We're seeing the redemptions coming in. Oh, my baby Jesus is getting pinned. Oh no. Oh, that's tough. Just my luck. Yeah. Buffalo gonna win 3-0 here. Mia with 2 hits, 2 RBI. And multi-hit days from Stewart and Trantow. Irons with the win, Fittipaldi the save. Tatum takes the loss. Brigham Irons will be your player of the game. Make sure I save the game here. Hate to have anything happen. Crabs and Raptors. Raptors are winning 12-4. A lot of hits. Providence, I want to know what happened. How do you get only 4 runs off 13 hits? I'm asking the real question. Traveler is going to go 3 for 5 with the runs scored. A bunch of other multi-hitters for Providence. For Boise, you got a 4 for 4 day, 4 runs scored, 2 RBI, and a walk from Bambino. Great line there. Pitchlord takes the loss. PKVS with the win, their first of the season, and Bambino is going to be your play of the game. Damian Thriller ties the Boise regular season game record for hits with 5. So we had a 5-hit day as well. Crazy. We watched that one. Vandal's going to win 6-3 over the Voyagers. Bonga goes 2 for 4 with a run scored. And on Vancouver, Von Kelly, I'd say took 3 walks. Rishi Cash in the 9th spot goes 2 for 3, 2 runs scored, 2 RBI. Hit 2 homers. It's both solo shots. Adkins, the loss. Beans with the win. Abassi with the save. Andy Beans is going to be your player of the game. 13 strikeouts. My goodness. Haruku going to win this one in a tight contest. 1-0. Off a run scored double in the bottom of the 8th. Boucher with that run scoring hit ended up going 2 for 4 on the day. Mulder, the loss. Schlossberg with a complete game shutout. 5 hits, a walk, 10 strikeouts. Is going to take home the player of the game. Where am I? Right here. Okay. Demons are going to lose to the Scorpions. 7-5 is the final. Multi-hit days from Guile, Poe, and Dollarson, each picking up 2 hits. For Death Valley, 3 for 4 day with 2 runs scored and RBI from Plainview. Mulligan the loss, Bummus the win, Xavier the hold, Keith the save, Daniel Plainview going to be your player of the game. Serpent's going to win over the Apex 5-3. Enderman in the leadoff spot goes 3 for 5 on the day. And then for Seattle, 2 for 4 days for Mihire, War, Smoke, and Becker. Ball with the loss, Cash the win. Obel the hold, Telfair the save. Chris Cash is going to be your player of the game. Space Rangers and Toros, extra innings here. Lunar Base is going to win this one 8-7. So a run scoring single. Bottom of that lineup, oh my goodness. 8 hits total, 5 runs scored, 5 RBI, spread between Griffith, Jordan, and Bass. What a combo to end up winning this game for him. Then on Cancun, 2 for 5, run score, 3 RBI from Brolina. Both starters got roughed up a little bit in this one. Iceman with the win and the blown save. Johnson picks up the save. Georges with the loss. Jeff Bass is going to be your player of the game. Over the minors, Bruce City going to win 4-3. A little late gamer in the top of the 8th there. 2 for 42 runs scored, 2 RBIs from Chito. Looks like a 2-run homer in that 8th inning. So there's those 2 runs that ended up winning the game. And for Amarillo, I don't know why, but I'm mesmerized by like these ones where it's multi-runs, RBI walks, where it's just a line all the way through. No left on base though, so couldn't complete the thing there. But 1 for 3 day, 2 run score, RBI and a walk from Otatop. Jones the win, Voss the save, man a hold. Sanderson takes the blown save and a loss. Tito with the player of the game. What a walk-off grand slam. That's how this one ends 5-4, the final. Four walks from Max. And this one had one official at-bat, scored one run. Gets on a lot of walks, 9 total for Anchorage. They get on base. But Beatty, catcher for Louisville, 3 for 5, runs scored, 4 RBIs, hit that walk-off grand slam. Fantastic. Lucas with the hold. McDougal lost, blown save. Gerhard will pick up the win. Carlton Beatty is your player of the game. So Stevenson Firehawks. Firehawks are going to win 11-5. Just couldn't put a run across in the 7th. Could have had a run in every inning, but what can you do? Multi days for State College from Slow and Blair, each going 2 for 4. For California, that top of the order, each picking 1, 2, 3, picking up 3 hits apiece in Gray Wolf and Bunsen. Just a casual 4 RBIs from King at the bottom of the order as well. Kitmaker the loss, Pebbles with the win, Biglet the save. Deion Sandals is going to be your player of the game. Walk-off victory here in extras, bottom of the 11th. It's like a run scoring double. Vasquez. So you see on Kansas City, 3 for 5 days from Perez and named later. And then for Chicago, 3 for 5 days from Anderson and Dent, with Dent picking up 3 RBI. Dud's going to take the loss and the blown save. Bottom with the hold. Martino the blown save. Wheeler the win. Arthur Dent is going to be your player of the game. The last game here. Another extra innings. So the Runners are going to win 6-5. Blaney solo homer. The difference maker in the 12th. Oh, a lot of hits. The 4 for 6 day from Luca, 2 RBI as well, and then a couple 3 for 5s from Saber and Bill. Barry the hold, Moon the blow save, Mitt the win. Vega the third takes the loss. Batting practice started for Puerto Rico as the player of the game. All right, that'll do it for the 23rd. All right, we got primetime number 7, which is lunar-based Space Rangers at the Cancun Toros. What do we got here? Total homers hit: 0, 1-2, 3-4, or 5+. Who is to say what might happen in this contest? Oh. All right. Well, lacking on the predictions here. Well, a little bit coming in on the 0. Do a little check in my chat. How's everybody doing today? We're about an hour into the stream. If we get 5+ homers, that'd be crazy. That's some serious like batting practice type of stuff. But it is entirely possible. Yeah, the Jays. Yeah. I'm in a rough spot when it comes to my thoughts on the MLB right now. It's been brutal for me this last week. I don't know how to feel. But just take good care of my boy Louis Varland. He's a dog. All right. Got a little bit more in here. See how things roll. Sean Carcratch can lead things off against Ryan Lee. This is primetime number 7 for week 2. It's our 3rd stream game of the day. Let's get things rocking and rolling. Now, if the lovely people in chat want to talk about the trade deadline, I am all ears. That is some crazy stuff of what went down. Just like overall. Yeah, Duran is great. I'm very glad that they kept his. Well, there's home run number 1 here. 2-run homer from Big Red Rock Eater. Goes 372 to left. So if you bet 0, sorry. You're already out. For the Serpents, pretty sure they have at least 1 win thus far. This is only game number 3. I haven't seen that much, but yeah, Naz, with Duran, I'm glad you guys kept his entrance. Although your PA announcer needs some work on the hype up. I'm just saying. Like, if you've ever seen his walk up for the Twins, like, the PA is like really gets the crowd going, but it's like the crowd was great at the bank, like they always are, and so I'm glad he got a nice warm reception. It warmed my heart on that one. But yeah, your PA just sounds like he's just a retired old guy, at least to me. But the light show's great. It's always fun. Best walkout in baseball, I say. That's alright. This game's already getting interesting. Ah, my lord. Oh, that's over into right. Is it going to be caught? It will. Is it going to be... Yes, a sacrifice fly. Runner's also going to move up to 3rd, so Cancun going to take the lead early here, 3-2. And the grounded is short. Well, there's inning number 1. Good gracious. Already going wild. Sorry. Pardon me. Oh, so there's a pretty quick little 1-2-3 inning there. Top side wheel, bottom 2. There's a hit. Another one here. They will advance the runner to 3rd, slides in safely. And a sacrifice fly is going to score a run. So Cancun tacks on another one here. Some productive outs. Yo, EVC, what? You didn't have to. My guy, how's it going? We got a huge raid coming through. Oh, I got to step it up. You put too much pressure on me on this one. Oh, my lord. I appreciate everybody jumping in here. 240 of you. That ain't a small amount, that's for sure. Ooh, a liner over to first. That's how the top of the third is gonna end. Yeah, if you all like what you see, so we're this is the Pro Baseball Experience. We simulate everything through OTP. This is one of the streams. We do 4 streams a week for the regular season. And every single player you see on the field is created by a real user. You earn points to upgrade your attributes and such by doing this little tasks, usually writing about your character, small things. But your lovely EVC is one of my teammates. He's actually my double play partner. In this sim, so unfortunately we don't get to watch our team, which I think is for the best. I always do bad when I'm streaming. But hey, EVC, you had a 4-watt game earlier today. That's pretty bananas. Mm-hmm. Ah, you walked 4 times. That's crazy. I don't think there were any stolen bases, unfortunately. The log jam was always in front. But ooh, a dive. A little fading line drive into right field. Keep the runner there. We're 1-1 thus far. I don't remember if the 4-walk game was a win or not. I think lost to Toronto, won against New York. We're playing New York right now. Hey Dave, how you doing? Guys, my boss is here. Ooh, a quick snappy throw from right field. It's gonna be a sacrifice fly, and it is suddenly 6-2 Cancun. Bless the Bears of Simluck. I think you have at least 1 win. I don't know about like full-on Simluck, but yet to be seen, we'll say. Still currently waiting to see more of this prediction. We have 1 home run hit in this game. So the 1-2 predictors are feeling pretty good. Oh, the miscue is gonna end up scoring a run. So a little bit of a high throw pulls the shortstop off the bag. And a strikeout here, but tying run. Standing in that batter's box. That one's gonna get down, and they're gonna send. They will. So 1 run comes in. This game is getting interesting. A dribbler on the infield. And that is how the top of the 5th will end. But Lunar Base does score 2. So it's now 6-4. Bottom of the 5th. Lunar Base going to their bullpen. Archie Richards now on the mound. He's going to get Scotty Sterling on strikes. Berlina to second. Hey, Lunar Base has had a great game. I think they've already won the first game of this series against Cancun. So they're doing pretty good thus far. It's week 2. Especially against, Cancun's kind of a powerhouse right now. Them and DVS are kind of the top 2 teams in that conference. So we'll see how that develops. Hopefully they can get back to their winning ways. Really? They went 2-21? Really? That's tough. But hey, I mean they're not they're not in the basement. Or at least that's good. They've kind of crawled their way out of it in this sim week. So I think Boise's the only one who's yet to hit 10 wins right now. Could be wrong. It's not like I just saw it through box scores or anything. Shows how much I pay attention to the actual records. That's why I have the stats team and everything. People in the chat to correct me and tell me things that are cool about the league. Oh, maybe. Oh, baby. Troy Murphy solo over to left. 388. 7-4 Cancun. Where's homer number 2? Predictors are shaking in their boots. A little bit. It is late in the game. Anything can happen. Especially when you deal with some of these players hit a lot of homers. The bump in Sierra, 17 already? My lord. And he's sitting in the 8th spot. Granted, that 246 is probably pretty indicative that it pretty much only hits homers. But still very good. A fly out to left. And a strikeout. There's the top of the 8th. We go bottom 8. Rockman. What was a Buffalo pitcher dealing? Oh, it'd be a shame if somebody talked about it and it went horrible. Yeah, bases loaded, 1 out, bottom of the 8th. Cut to miss. Bases loaded, 2 outs. Oh, cow. A walk, so run's gonna be coming in. It would be a shame if we had to resim. I would want overtime if that were the case. Oh, launched. Left field doesn't have enough. Yes, it does! Troy Murphy. A grand slam. Last one out here. It is 12-4. And the inning is not over yet as a walk is issued. Pitcher start. I don't know. Let me look at what the rotation is. Somebody said 2. Yeah, because it was Ryan Lee. So yeah, this is number 2. I suppose, yeah, Chaotic would though. He's pitching. And that's gonna be the ball game. 12-4 your final. 20 total hits. Yeah, this is game 3. Don't be shocked that it's only been 3 games this far. It has been an hour and 10 minutes since I have hit the go button on this stream. We are cruising, considering this is the 3rd stream game we have finished. And we have some weird off days coming up. Where one league is off and one isn't, so it's a little wonky. But Troy Murphy here, 2 for 5, 2 runs, score 5 RBIs. So 2 homers for Murphy, 1 homer for Rock Eater, 3 home runs. You pay out that prediction. 3 total home runs this game. Tree homer. Smith with the loss, Lee with the win, who with the save. Troy Murphy will be your player of the game. It's weird that this is a save situation, but all the runs happened late. It's weird. Oh no. Maybe I should throw some points in there so people have stuff to throw around. That'd be pretty great. I do have, what is it? It's almost like 50, yeah, almost 58k points. 57,912 channel points. One day I'll actually use those. I pay myself half of what the stream pays me. Hit that. Oh, Pat Fetter's gonna win 9-2. Oh, look at that. More redemptions coming in as the predictions get cashed out. Toronto. Whoa. First time I've seen that. 3 RBIs apiece for Shadow, Dawson, and Wallach. So each of those guys, 3 RBI out of their 9. That's pretty cool. Schramm with the loss got beat up, unfortunately. Better go with the win. Peter Dawson the third is gonna be your player of the game. I'll save this here. All right, let's go see how Dame did. Well, he won 7-1, so Buffalo on the move. Sployer with a third inning grand slam. Killing it. Kelly was 3 for 5. Only 4 hits given up. Unfortunately, you got you couldn't get the complete game. Tragic. 4 pitches in the last half. You couldn't even do that. Screwed out of the complete game. Very well, you take the win, you're 10th of the season. And, lost to Boss the third. Colby Kaufman, the player of the game. Just make it look like an accident, like with the Billy the Marlin. Was it H.A. Burnett threw it at the truck and shattered the glass? I think I have that correct in my head. I went down first. Why did I do that? Vancouver's gonna walk it off here against the Voyagers. 4-3, your final. It's like a starting pitcher run scoring single is what finished this one off. 8 hits for New York. Nobody getting more than 1, so spread out very nicely throughout the lineup. Danny Berger's going 3 for 4 with an RBI. Multi-hit days from Lancel and Rishikesh as well. Both starters pretty decent out there. No more than 3 runs earned. Jones takes the loss. Philo a blown save clap with the win. Holly Sheet, starter for Vancouver's player of the game. Danny Burgers ties the Legends regular season game record for triples with 2. Who is letting Danny Burgers get triples? That is a big man. How does he move like that? OTP, explain yourself. How are we having big man triples? Multiple big man triples in the same game. Krebs are going to win over the Raptors 6-2. A little late inning there to seal the deal. 3 for 4 day. 2 runs scored an RBI from Zalewski. And 3 for 4 2 RBI day from Summers. For Boise, multi-hit day for Hidari. Considerations with the win. The whole Duck taking the loss. Cash considerations is going to be your player of the game. Wait, Chaotic, did I miss something? Are you a Twins fan? I forget. Because if you are, it totally has just been like, did you work? That's fair, very fair. Very understanding the Ames fan. Oh wow. Yeah, well, I'm just stuck here. I might migrate to the Marlins if they bring back their classics with the teal. Go back to the Florida Marlins, please and thank you. I love it so much. I bought a hat of it, so. Ruger, we're gonna win 8-4 over the Stars. Yeah, I sure hope to pull that. They need to sell that. Sell it. Get it out of here. Get rid of it. I was fine with it up until Louis Varland, and then like, oh, we've gone one step too far. Levive gonna go 2 for 4 with a run score, 2 RBI. Boucher and Steelflex each gonna go 2 for 4. Katarina with the loss and a blown save jumbo with the win. Dash Jackson is gonna be your player of the game. Scorpions and Demons. Scorpions gonna win 7-3. What is this line? Lawn Gnomes, 2 for 3, 1 run scored, 6 RBI. So I see a sac fly, a 2-run homer. It was at like a bases, yeah, it must have been a bases clearing double. Crazy. Good day for him, my lord. Aria with the loss, Divide Bravado with the win. Lawn Gnomes is gonna be your player of the game. Sea Serpents are going to win 3-1 over the Apex. 1 hit. A solo homer in the 7th inning. Hermitef. Which Fetty are you? That doesn't help. Zach Johnson III goes 3 for 3 with a run score, 2 RBI. Hit a home run in the 7th inning. So 7th inning is a homer happy heaven, I guess. Bernard with the loss. McQueen the win. Pelikai with the save. Major McQueen is your player of the game. 1 hit. It's a home run. Alright. Over the minor leagues. We got another walk-off here for Chicago. Going to win 8-7 over the Hepcats. 17 hits. What in the what? Perez is going to go 2 for 4 run score, 2 RBI. Looks like a double and a single. Then for Chicago, Gualtieri is going to go 4 for 5 with a run scored, an RBI. Everybody on Chicago actually ended up with a hit in this. 17, you would expect it. 3 RBI from a first. Anything interesting? No, nothing too much when it comes to the hit makeup. Jingleheimer Schmidt takes the loss. Yosh with the hold. Woohoo! With a win and a blown save. And not worth a first is your player of the game. Wheelers are going to win 9-4 over the Lemurs. Scoring in some bunches, it looks like. 25 hits between these teams. This is peak minor leagues. For Anchorage, 2 for 5 day, 2 runs, 2 RBIs from De La Fuerte. Yeah, it just looks like 2 singles, stole a base, and scored both times. And then for Louisville, Hoff is going to go 3 for 4 with a run that scored. And one of my funny lines, Robinson goes 1 for 2, 1 run scored, 1 RBI, 1 walk, 1 strikeout, and left 2 on base. Pope with the win, Moncrief the save, Alexieva with the loss, Miles Meredith is going to be your player of the game. Another walk-off here. Florida going to get a walk-off on a single, winning 5-4 over the Ranas. And for that Florida team, that middle of the order, Santos Garcia, 3 for 5, 3 runs scored, and an RBI, another 3 for 5 day from Saber. Moon with the loss, Holman the whole flaps blow save, Larkwell with the win, Esteban Santos Garcia is your player of the game. 3-0 State College will win over California. 7 hits in total, 2 of those coming off the bat of Duckley Jr. Also picks up a run and an RBI. Looks like hit a solo home run in the first. And then 2 for 4 day for Harris for California. Ramirez the win, Justice the save. Hamilton takes the loss. Jackson Ramirez is going to be your player of the game. And then we have the Dillos winning over the Bears 5-4. 13 hits, 2 errors. That is a fun line. For Brew City, 2 for 4 day, 2 runs scored, RBI and a walk from Ruiz Jr. Amarillo, 3 for 4 day, 3 runs scored, 2 RBIs from Otatop. And a double and a homer. Adams with the loss and the blown save. Ward with the win and a blown save. Sampson picks up the save. And Marcus Otatop is your player of the game. Alright. So that'll finish. This is day 4, game 3. Do a couple quick sims. So majors are off, minors are still rocking and rolling. We don't need to make the Ranas more powerful than they need to. The world wouldn't know what to do with itself with the Ranas. Won a World Series. That would be the funniest thing in the world, though. Oh, the Dills are going to win over the Bears 5-4. Bebe hitting a 3-run homer. Difference maker in this contest. Putting up the runs here for Bruce City. Over for Amarillo. Top of that lineup in Delincourt and Boy. Combining for 6 hits and 2 total runs. So 2 runs scored, 2 RBI. Dup with the loss, Creep the win, Bly the hold, Bread the save. Firefly Boy is going to be your player of the game. No, make it if you do it for one sim day, just see how that can ruin everything. Because if you do it for a week, that just like kills everything. Imagine running into him. Granted, if you run into him for one sim day, it would feel really brutal if you're one of the teams. Flamingos are going to win 6-3 in walk-off fashion. 3-run homer from Santos Garcia. All but 2 players picking up hits in this one. And for Florida, McGraw goes 3 for 4. Cooper goes 3 for 4. Barry the loss, Barry the blown save, Vega with the win, and Ribbit started for Puerto Rico as your player of the game. Naz, please, just boost one bot. One bot. The Legend of Jose is just gonna keep living. Prospect League GOAT. FK's gonna win 6-3 over the Kingpins. 3 for 4 day, 2 runs scored, 2 RBIs from Double Neck. Mayfield's going to go 2 for 4 with a run scored, 2 RBI. Legacy point with the win. Atfield, 10 wins as a reliever is crazy. The Cavs able to save hands with the loss. Gibson Doubledeck going to be your player of the game. State College going to hold off the Firehawks. Going to end up winning 6-4. Late inning comeback snuffed out. Shy of being able to bring her back. 2 for 5 Dave, run scored, 3 RBIs from Duckley Jr., couple 3-hit days from Blair and Confused. And for California, multi-hit days for Gray, Quinn Jr., and Harris. Draft pick with the win, Justice the save, Whittam with the loss. Emmetus Blair will be your player of the game. Wheeler's gonna win over the Lemurs 7-4. Oh, sorry. Jeez. It is that time of day. It's like, oh, nap time. We have a 3 for 4 day, 2-run scored, 4 RBIs from Fernandez Jr. Picking it up. LaFave goes 3 for 4, 2-run scored, and an RBI in top of the order for Louisville. Also picks up 2 stolen bases. Muffin the win is tampering the save. Renslow with the loss. D. Fernandez Jr. is player of the game. Alright, nice and easy. So, minor leagues. So, majors are around, minors are off today. So, make sure it's the 26th. Yep. I don't want to finish today. Well, don't get ahead of myself. Alright. Slots are going to win 7-1 over the Space Rangers. Multi-days on Lunar Base from Car Crush and Savage. And Jerry Mander is going to go 5 for 5 with a run score and 3 RBI. Great game for him. George Braxton takes the loss. Long Pipe the win. Jerry Mander is going to be the player of the game and ties the San Antonio regular season game record hits with 5. Cancun going to win 7-1 over the Raptors. For Cancun, we have 2. Count them 2. 2 for 4 with 2 runs scored, 2 RBI days from Oikau and Bompensiero. And on Boise, multi-hit days from Taz and Hidari. Taz with a solo home run, the only run for Boise. Calgill the win, Farnsworth takes the loss. John Calgill will be your player of the game. New Orleans going to win 10-4 over Toronto. Boucher, that's a fun line. 1 for 4, 4 RBIs and a walk. Cleared the bases, not a sac fly, maybe an RBI walk? That's fun. And a 3 for 4 day, 2 runs scored, 2 RBIs from Hunter in the 9th spot. And for Toronto, 3 hits, but they took 6 walks in this one. That's crazy. And stole some bases too, making the best of it. Whiskey with the win, Winalito the loss. Chase Hunter is going to be your play of the game. Buffalo going to hold on here, going to win over the Scorpions 2-1. Gianna is the only one with the multi-a-day for Death Valley. Buckshank the only multi-a-day for Buffalo, but DW Dog Maple, I have to remember that. Goes 1 for 3 with a run score, 2 RBIs, the game-winning 2-run homer in the 3rd. The kid with the loss, Swishman the win, Westbrook the hold, Fittipaldi the save, JC Swishman going to be your player of the game. Serpents are going to win over the Crabs 11-3. Some late inning here, 3, 4, and 2 in the back 4 innings. We have a 3 for 4 day, 1 run scored, 5 RBIs from Bandit Healer. And Providence, multi-hit days from Balt, Summers, and Considerations. Blue Sky takes the win. Jibu with the loss. Bandit Healer will be your player of the game. Here. Demons are going to win 7-3 over the Voyagers. 4 for 5 day from Biff Slamus. Picks up 1 RBI. And then New York, we have a 2 for 4 day, 2 run scored, 2 RBIs from Most Catos. 2 solo home runs, it looks like. McGoatface will take the win. Tank with the loss. Sir Poe will be your player of the game. Vandals are going to win over the Apex 15-8. Tough game if you're a pitcher. For Andy, 3 for 4 day, 3 runs scored, 2 RBI for Gagne, and 5 RBI coming off the bat. Rosenthal. For Vancouver, Von Caliente goes 3 for 5, 3 runs scored, 4 RBI. Hit 2 homers. What is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 home runs from Vancouver. No! Hey, Dave, do not take away my 150th home run. You cannot do that. I earned that one. Chicken the loss, Nasty with the win. Enrique Von Caliente is going to be your player of the game. Thank you. Yeah, we're on Alaskan Bullworm is on 200 watch right now. He's 3 away. At least last I checked, he was 3 away. But we simmed the first game. Aviators gonna win 5-4 over the Stars. 3 hit days from Hopkins and Lincoln Mercury. And then for Outer Banks, 3 for 4 day with a run scored, 2 RBIs from McDaniel. John with the loss. Porter with the win and the blown save. Silliams Jr. with the save. Shrimp McDaniels, your player of the game. Alright, and that'll do it for that day. Yeah, so that's the all-time is how many homers you hit while playing as a shortstop. So the current leader for, yeah, O'Sullivan leads with I think it's like 240 something homers. But if you look at that, that's just as a shortstop. So that gives you a perspective of what ridiculous career that was. That's what happens when you're part of the first wave to play in the league. You kind of can make these legends. We get so our 4th sim game is going to be a minor league game just for you, Dame. It's the Bruce City Bears and the State College Swifties. See if we get some sim luck or not on this one. Pretty even numbers across the board. It's the minor league, so it's going to look that way. We'll see how this goes. One hot hitter here in Blair on the Swifties. Total hits. I don't know why, but that just feels really low. Your minor C versus the team update. Who's your player? I'll keep an eye out and talk shit about him. Smile. 5-8 because the Bears will pitch a perfect game. I don't know. Minors are always weird. Because sometimes you get 1-0 games, and sometimes you get these weird games where there's like 30 hits. All right. Got some predictions coming in. Oh, somebody dropped a whole bunch. 1, 2, and 3. All right. He's calling his shot. Well, let's see how good this shot is. So we're gonna get started here. I get to learn some new names because I don't really ever stream the minors. Julio Ruiz Jr. leading things off against Antonio Abner. So this is our 7th day, 4th sim. So the penultimate sim game as that ball is gone. Adam Cole Baby goes a bye-bye. 366 to left field is giving them Bruce City a quick lead. The grounder to second. So 2 outs now. All right, we'll see how good this is here. Bottom of the first, we'll see how good your shot is as we start. Bruce City, the Pizzanator the third. Will fly out to center. A line drive to center. Pop up on the infield. First baseman will corral it. So a quick 1-2-3 inning there. Move to inning number 2. Pop up. First baseman straddling that foul line is going to make the play. See, if you just take it 1 inning at a time, sure, yeah. How many perfect innings can we get? There's a fly ball to right. I mean, I think the sim would light on fire if there was a perfect game on stream. I don't know how I, as an announcer, would feel if I saw a perfect game or a no-hitter. Ground ball. Shortstop picks it up. He's going to toss it over. And it's gone. Single up the middle. 2-out single for Avery Akers. That ball is lined to left. So they get a hit. Runner on. Can't get him around. Under short botches it, kicks it back into the infield. It'll be labeled as an error. Pitcher's going to make a play there. Moves the runner to second. A walk issued to Ruiz. To third. To second to first. It's a double play. See, the only time we could say Dame could rig the league is if he actually streamed. But then we could say everything about that entire sim is rigged. There was a no-hitter recently. I forget who hit it. Alright. So we're through 3 innings here. 1-0 Bruce City. Only 2 hits on the board thus far. So maybe Pyre's prediction is better than I thought. But then again, I know minor leagues can be weird. Single into a ground out. Don't say that just yet. We're only through 3.5. Could always change. At least you're keeping it close thus far on the predictions. There's a fly out to left. And over the head of the second baseman, that'll drop into right field. Not going to advance further than second on the little bloop single. Grounder, second baseman over to the shortstop, back to first. It's a double play. So the call just getting rid is on. They're just not getting him around. Had a good little rally there, but the double plays. Just keep clearing it up. Oh, I thought that was about to be another double play. Nope, just a fielder's choice. That one won't drop into right field. I think they're gonna call that a single advances to second on the throw. At least that's how I would score it. Put me in as the official scorer. I can decide. Fly ball to center. Home half of the fifth. Brew City's still up 1-0 in our little foray into the minor leagues. And I'll pop up behind the infield for out number 3. Struck out swinging and then knew it, just immediately starts walking back to the dugout. Fly out to center. I'll end the inning. Alright. 7th inning, we go. Still 1-0 here. Brew City. Peak minor league. This, like I said, it's a peak minor league match. You get a 1-0 or like 30 hits. That one into center and a dive! Diving play there from Duckley Jr. Probably saved a run, if I had to guess. Grounder to the pitcher. Pop up foul territory, third baseman racing in, will make the catch. And ground out to first. 8th inning. This is a peak minor league matchup. There's a line drive into center. A bunt! We got a bunt! Oh, I love the fact that we're seeing more bunts. Whoever messed with those sliders, thank you. And into center, over the center field's head, up against the wall. Slides in with a double. And Brew City has doubled their lead. Pop up behind the plate. And a grounder over to first. Is Rainier's Joe's new player? Call it Bazooka, man. That's funny. Bazooka underscore Joe. Bazooka underscore Rainier. Well, fly ball to left. Oh, just shy of the track. So I'll do it for the bottom of the 8th. We go to the 9th. 2-0. Grounder to third, so 2 outs here, top 9. Alright. 2 runs. We'll see. The Pizza Nader is rolling. Oh, it's going to be an infield single. Bazooka Slow is fast down that line. Going to the bullpen here. It's a strikeout on Voss. That one's going to get down into left field. So first and second with 1 out. Duck leader right. Runner will advance to third. It's 2 outs, runners on the corners. The ball's going to get past the catcher. It's a wild pitch. The run scores. Runner moves up to second. Now into left. It's going to get down and up against the wall. We're going to have a tie game. Dame is crashing out. That one will get down into left. They're going to send him. He's coming in and he will be safe. And the Swifties will walk it off. Oh, let the crash out begin. Oh, my lord. Oh, man. Oh, I just have to laugh. That's funny. Oh, Bruce City. Ruiz Jr. with multi-hit days with a run. Scored and took a walk. Only multi-hit day came from Akers for State College. Just rallied to win it. Voss with a loss and a blown save. Jones with the win. Antonio Abner, starter for State College, is your player of the game. I probably would have given it to Pizza Nader, but he only struck out 1, so I guess. Oh, the chirping has begun. I love it here. Alright, let's take a look around the league. Firehawks are going to win over the Hepcats 4-1. Multi-hit days from Gray, Harris, and Sandals. Only multi-hit day for Kansas City came from named later. Johnson, the only guy scoring a run here, solo homer in the first. Jimmy the win, Kid the save, Kevin Choate with the loss, and Slippin' Jimmy is going to be your player of the game. Lemurs are going to win over the Ranas 4-3. Almost blew it. Bottom of the 9th. Multi-hit day for Robinson, multi-RBI day off bat of Hoff. And Erickson with the win, Gerhardt the Saviage with the loss. Ollie Erickson is going to be your player of the game. Kingpins are going to win 4-2 over the Flamingos. 3 hit days for Florida from Back Again and McGraw. Good day for them. What is that? Okay. And a bunch of multi-hit days on the Chicago side. Nobody getting more than 2, but we have a first Anderson, Gualtieri, Vasquez, Bailey, and Early Jr. each picking up 2 hits. Holman takes the loss. Martino the win of the blown save. Woohoo with the save. Paulie Gualtieri with the player of the game. In the last minor league game, Armadillos are going to win 9-1 over the Wheelers. Love is going to go 2 for 4 with a run scored, 2 RBI. Then Cena the fourth, 2 for 3, 2 run score, RBI, and a walk. Only 3 hits for Anchorage, all in a row. Probably was an RBI ground into double play. my guess. No, it would be an RBI in that case. Oh, it must have been the walk got around in some fashion. Productive outs. Diak with the win, Gritty the save. Tomato the third with the loss. Zoe Diak with the player of the game. Alright, we can go over to the major leagues. Apex and Vandals. Apex is going to win 8-1. Indy, top of the lineup there. Enderman goes 3 for 4, 4-run score, 4 RBI, and a walk. Great outing for them. Vancouver, Daddy Burgers, only multi-hit days, goes 2 for 4 with an RBI. McFlourish with the win, Lore with the loss. Enderman's going to be your player of the game. Sloths are going to win 8-4 over the Space Rangers. Multi-hit days for Lunar Base. Coming off the bats of Althouse and 4, each picking up 2 hits. Then for San Antonio, 3 for 4 day, 2 runs scored, 2 RBIs from Stewart. Rubbish, the loss. Innings Eater with the win. Stewart will be your player of the game. Demons are going to win 8-4 over the Voyagers. That middle of the order there for Detroit. 2-hit, 2-hit, 3-hit, 2-hit from Slammisner, Dollarson, and Williams. Picking it up. For New York, Teggy 2 for 3, 2 runs scored, 3 RBIs and a walk. Strider the win, Moose Jr. the loss. Nolan Teggy gonna be your player of the game. I thought I gave Indy something. They're all the way down here. Hold on. Hold your horses. We've been through this. I only give them as much love as they deserve. Smile. Outer Banks are gonna win 6-2 over the Stars. On the prediction, oof. Well, there's only probably one predictor at this point. Nashville Palindrome gonna go 2 for 3 with a run scored. Only multi-hit day for them. Then Outer Banks, we got a 4 for 4 day, 2 runs scored from Satchel O. Richards. Picking up almost half the team hits. Peace with the loss, Nansen with the win. Fridtjof Nansen will be your player of the game. Crabs are going to win over the Sea Serpents 9-4. 5 runs in the bottom of the 8th to really hammer it home. Pass goes 1 for 4 with a run scored, 3 RBI. Hit a 3-run homer in the top of the 9th to make things a little bit closer. And then everybody on the side of Providence is picking up a hit, with Considerations going 3 for 4 with 2 runs scored and an RBI. Divides with the loss, Holmes with the win. Clay Holmes will be your player of the game. Death Valley will win over Buffalo 7-3. A 4-run top of the 9th. The difference maker. 3 for 5 day with 1 run scored, 3 RBIs from Plainview. And then for Buffalo, Splorger is going to go 2 for 5, 2 runs scored, 3 RBI. It's still crushing homers, 2 homers today. More Xavier with the win, Votto with the save, Bob with the loss. Chaz Lamborghini is going to be your player of the game. And I'm here. Pathfinders are going to win over Rougarou 12-7. Mills for New Orleans is going to go 2 for 4, 2 runs scored, 3 RBI. Oh, Wade Boggs stuff in the chat. I love that became a thing. It's so funny. Wade Boggs, may you rest in peace. Aria Harper in the leadoff spot goes 3 for 4, 3 runs scored. Also took a walk. Okay. Eshelman Jr. with the loss, Park with the win. Peter Dawson the third will be your player of the game. And the last game of the day, Toro's going to win over the Raptors 12-4. Sterling going to go 4 for 4, 3 runs scored, 6 RBI, also took a walk, hit 2 homers in this one, 10 total bases. And Boise, multi-hit days from Walterson, Ziegler, Taz, and Bendis. Martini with the win, Phantom the loss. Scotty Sterling will be your player of the game. Alright. So, we have the 28th, which is a full quick sim day. And then we hit our final stream game before we hit the All-Star rosters. It's always exciting. Hopefully your player ends up becoming an all-star. We'll find out at the industry. Alright. Get things rolling. Apex are going to win over the Voyagers 7-2. Looks like only 1 RBI, 2 runs scored. Looks like it was a solo home run from Nolan Taggy in the first. Good day for him. Enderman, top of that order there. 3 for 3, 2 runs scored, 2 RBI. He also took 2 walks. Adkins, the lost ball with the win. Enderman is going to be your player of the game. Yeah, and we'll talk about that later. Vales are going to win 15-6 over the Space Rangers. Daddy Burgers goes 2 for 5, 3 runs scored, 6 RBI. Hit 2 homers in the contest. Also took a walk because I don't want to talk about my player. Lunar Base. A couple 3-hit days actually. Rock Eater and McLeod each going 3 for 5. Beans with the win. Yatef with the loss. Danny Berger is going to be your player of the game. Toros will win 7-1 over the Sloths. Wolverton Jr. with a solo home run, the only runs of the day for San Antonio. For Cancun, there's a 3 for 4 day, 2 runs scored, and an RBI from D the Rage. Hit 2 doubles. Tatum, the loss, Pecora with the win. Scotty Sterling will be your player of the game. Look, okay, AW, the fact that I've only made 3 errors this season is kind of a miracle. Let's be real. Raptors gonna win 8-7. Just able to hold on in the end over the Rougarou. For Boise, Ziegler goes 2 for 5, 2 runs scored, 3 RBI. And then on New Orleans, 2 for 5 day, 2 runs scored, 4 RBIs from Williams. PKVS with the win, Madsen the hold, Steele with the save, Slothberg taking the loss, Ashley Joanna Williams will be your player of the game. Let's see the madness of a game. This is a 13-10 game. Buffalo wins over Seattle. Alright, let's see this madness. You know it's crazy when you see this drew a walk as one of the top plays. World Series matchup? Thoughts? Possible. Buffalo line score. Who do I like about here? Kerry Kelly goes 2 for 3, 3 runs scored, 3 RBI, 2 walks. Hit 2 homers in the game. And then Jim Hawkins goes 4 for 4, 3 runs scored, 2 RBI, and a walk for Seattle. We need Buffalo versus DVS, the 3rd edition. Westbrook with the win. Telfair the loss. Kerry Kelly's going to be your player of the game. Oh, wait. Hold on. What? What? So, okay. Can you take me higher ties the champions regular season game record for strikeouts with 5 and also sets the regular season game record for strikeouts with 6. 5 strikeouts is a platinum sombrero. What is 6? Does anybody know? Is it diamond? Have we ever had a diamond sombrero? This, honestly, screw everything else. This is the most legendary thing about this game. Hold on. My keyboard gotta wake it up. Batter 6 strikeouts in game. Does it even titanium sombrero? Allegedly. Honestly, that's kind of sad. I like the diamond a little bit more, but that's crazy. Yeah, this is a regular season game. That's crazy. Whole flood game. Crabs are gonna win over the Stars. In extra innings, 5-3. No score after 3, and then top of the 10th inning happened. We have a 1 for 5 day 3 RBIs from Love. Multi-hit from Considerations for Providence. And then for Nashville, multi-hit days for Jerome Callahan and Summers. Cologne with the win, Rivers the save, Denunez with the loss. LeSean Maximus Marbondeleni Pitch Lord is your player of the game. I didn't realize that name was so long, it's been a while. I hope I did it justice. Demons are going to win 6-4 over the Aviators. For Outer Banks, pretty efficient offense here. Jones goes 2 for 4 with 3 RBI. Then on Detroit, Dollarson's going 3 for 4 with a run scored and 3 RBI. Porter blown save. Williams Jr. takes the loss. Abernathy Jr. with the win and a blown save. Belfour takes the save. Danger Dollarson will be your player of the game. And DVS will win over the Pathfinders 5-2. 3 of the 5 hits for Toronto done by Peter Dawson III, hitting a solo home run in the 6th inning. And for Death Valley, pretty spread out offense here, but we'll go with Literal Flamingo. Going 2 for 3 with a run scored, an RBI, and a walk. Blaze with the loss and a blown save. Bummus the win. Keith with the save. Always a Bummus will be your player of the game. Into the minors. 1-0 win here. Dillo's over the Wheelers. 7 hits apiece. You're the team. When was that one run scored? In the 4th inning. Who did it? We may never know. But a 2 for 3 day with a run scored from Slam Squatch. Also took a walk, so got on base 3 times. And for Anchorage, out of their 7 hits, 6 of them came from 3 people, each picking up 2 hits. Morimura, Laramie, and Fernandez Jr. Okolon with the win, Sampson the save. Pythagoras takes the loss, and Barto Okolon is your player of the game. Firehawks are going to win over the Hepcats 4-3. Quinn Jr. will go 3 for 3. 1 run scored, 2 RBI. Also takes a walk. Hit a homer and 2 singles. I was confused. I saw 6 total bases. I thought it might have been 3 doubles, but no. Then Kansas City, couple 3-hit days from Justice and Kirkland. Each going to go 3 for 4. Pebbles with the win. Kid, the say side away with the loss. Jody Quinn Jr. is going to be your player of the game. Flamingos will win over the Kingpins 7-3. For Florida, there is a bunch of multi days, including a 3 for 5 day with 2 RBIs from Solo. The rest back against Saber, Bill and McGraw each getting 2 hits. For Chicago, Anderson will go 2 for 4 with a run scored, 2 RBI. Kingdom with the win, Von Kautz with the loss. Animal Kingdom will be your player of the game. Lemurs will win 11-4 over the Ranas. Everybody on Louisville picks up a hit in this one. There is a 2 for 5 day with the run scored, 4 RBIs from McFly Jr. Looks like got a triple in there as well. Triple and a homer, out of those 2 hits. Spoltz with the win, practice the loss. Speedy McFly Jr. will be your player of the game. Last game for the day. Swifties will win over the Bears 4-2. 6 hits for Bruce City, all within their top 4 hitters. The lineup, Bruce Jr. and Bebe each picking up 2 hits. And then for State College, Fan, the only one to get multi RBIs. Here goes 1 for 3 with a run scored, 2 RBI and a walk. Express in the loss, Kitmaker the win. Justice the save. Biz Kitmaker is going to be your player of the game. All right. Quick sim day done. As we move on to our last game of the day, primetime number 8. There it is. New York at Indy. Which starting pitcher gets the most strikeouts? Is the prediction right now. So Pete Upwoods has a higher K per nine, but they're both looking pretty good. Bernard's been the more dominant pitcher of the 2. So who knows? It's pretty close on the predictions. Surely I could get a 4-over game. Surely. Be a legendary performance. Alright. So this is the last day of the stream. Then we get to see the all-star rosters. Ooh, see who gets the opportunity to maybe play in the all-star game. But this is primetime number 8, New York at Indianapolis. Let's get her rolling here. All right. Here we go. First pitch coming in hot. It's down into the left field corner. In safely with a double. What happened to my... Oh no. Am I still up? Am I still live? We still good? Just double checking. Cause all of a sudden my music just stopped. That's just a shame. Screw it, we're doing it without music. No more vibes, I guess. It stopped loading, which is weird. Alright, bottom of the first. Enderman to lead things off has had some pretty good performances this sim. I recall at least 2 player of the game nods for him. There's a liner into left center, but a dive by the left fielder. No throw on the stolen bases, basically. Instead, he has to walk. When that baby is gone! Leon Rosenthal, 2-run homer. 360 feet to right field. That's how this game scoring gets started. Alright. Hopefully, I don't see any like drop frames or anything on my end, so hopefully everything is fine. If it froze for a half second, so alright, we are so back. And New York is kind of starting to charge back. 2 runners on, now 1 out. And it's all going to get erased with a double play. Bottom of the second. There's a strikeout on McKinley. Runner on first, 1 out. Leiter, second baseman. How did he catch that? Good gracious. A dribbler up the middle. It'll be an infield sinker. Pitcher just let it go by. Just did not care. Walk issues. Gonna load the bases. 2 outs. Callahan to center. Just at the wall. That ball went far for 75 exit velo. Looked like it probably could have gone out, which would have been crazy. Strikeout here is top of the third. Grounder. Shortstop. Swing and a miss. So retire the side here. Bottom of the third. Rosenthal to lead things off. Gets a single up the middle. Allen's going to get into the gap. Are they going to set? No. Stop sign up. No outs. So now they got runners on second and third. Infield playing back. Shortstop's going to look the runner back to second. 1 run will score on the RBI ground out. Runner on second. Fly ball on the left. Gets caught for an out. And strike at 3 called. They leave a runner, but Indy does score another run. 3-0. Grounder to second, another grounder to second. Oh, that a hot shot deep into center field, and that baby is gone. Brian Payne, 418. Shaded slightly right of center field. It's going to make it 3-1. That ball into center will be caught for out number 3. So it's 3-1 as we go bottom of the 4th inning. Still paying attention to pitcher strikeouts. Right now, Indy is currently leading in those regards. It might be tied now for the starting pitcher. Ooh, and a hit by pitch inside, probably around kind of the shoulder mid-back area. And Enderman, oh, dead to rights there, caught stealing. Great throw by the catcher. Get the speedy infielder. So hit by pitch doesn't come to haunt him. Swing and a miss. So 5 strikeouts now for Bernard. 2 outs, single there for Bonga. Ooh, painted that strike on the outside. What a pitch. Thought that could have been a walk. It was a full count. Cut and a miss on Rosenthal. Surely we don't end up with a tie in strikeouts. Surely the mods thought of this. Oh, baby, that one is gone. Center fielder gave it a courtesy look. Chauncey Ingram, 414. 13th over of the season. See, Pyre, surely it doesn't come into play. Surely we do not have a tie. That is caught. We're out number 3. Line drive into center field, or right field. Strike 3 called. Probably went around a little bit on that one too. Dribbler to first. It's quick 1, 2, 3. Fly ball to left. Little grounder to short. So 2 quick outs here. A walk issued. Another walk. So Woods getting a little erratic here. The ball's going to get away from the catcher. A little wild pitch. Somebody get him out of here. 115 pitches. Does pitch through 6. Flop quads now in relief here for Indy. And we'll have to see who had more strikeouts. I want to say Indy did, but we'll have to check the tapes. Cut and a miss. Another strikeout there, so strand that runner on first, maintaining a 4-1 lead. Bottom of the 7th, we hit the stretch. P-Dub Woods still working in this one. Kind of surprised. Probably has a little bit of a longer leash. Well, there he goes. Gets one more out. With one more out. Ball inside, so 2 runners on, 1 out. Goldberg going down swinging. Into right field for out number 3. Go to the 8th inning. New York trying to find a rally here to get themselves back in it. They're just going to ground out a few times. So we'll see. We shall see. If I'm Indy, I want at least one more run. We've seen what's happened this sim. Popped up behind the infield. Oh, an infield single here. New pitcher is Ransom Jones. Second over to first. There's out number 3. We go to the 9th inning. New York is down 3. Ooh, a smooth slide by the right fielder. Oh, and a quick flip by the third baseman. Can't handle the throws, the first baseman. Runner is now on second base. Fly ball in the center, too shallow to tag. 2 outs, runner on second. A walk issued. Tying run to the plate in Tanaka. Into left. And that will do it. 4-1, your final here for Indy. As we shall see who had more strikeouts as a starting pitcher. Payne goes 3 for 4 the run scored and RBI. Hit that homer to give New York a little bit of life. Rosenthal 2 for 3. And yep, Bernard 7 strikeouts versus P.W. Woods is 5. So Indy walks away with the prediction. Woods the loss, Bernard the win. Quads with the 3-inning save, technically. Merce Bernard is going to be your player of the game. So move around the league. New Orleans going to shut out the Raptors 10-0. Just one hit, one base runner. When did this hit happen? We're going to do an investigation. I need to know. So it was from Taz, so it tells me it was probably middle innings. It's not in the front of the back. If it was like Bendis or something, then yeah, it probably would have been close. Bullworm goes 2 for 4, run scored 4 RBI, and 3 hit days from Mills and Williams. Duck with the loss, Jackson with the complete game, shutout 1 hit, only 1 base runner, 11 strikeouts. And it's gonna take home player of the game. Vandals are gonna win over the Space Rangers 8-3. Starting pitcher is gonna go 3 for 5, 2 runs scored, and an RBI. And then for Lunar Base, Althouse will go 2 for 4, 1 run scored, and an RBI. Sheet with the win. Smith takes the loss. Holly Sheet, be your player of the game. Watch that one. Demons win over the Aviators 3-2. Richards goes 3 for 4 with a run scored for Outer Banks. And then for Detroit, only multi a day, comes off of Dollarson going 2 for 3 with a run scored. Schramm with the loss, Aria the win, Belfour with the save. Artemis Aria is your player of the game. Crabs will win over the Stars 4-2. A little too far there. Multi-hit days for Providence. 2 hits apiece for Traveler, Hernandez, and Summers. And then for Nashville, Fun Line, 1 for 2, 1 run scored, an RBI, 2 walks from Callahan. Considerations with the win, Crunch, the whole Rivers, the save, LeBeau with the loss. Cash considerations is your player of the game. Surge will blank the Sea Serpents, 5-0. For Buffalo, 2 for 4 day, a run score, 3 RBI, and a walk from Cadavra. Damn, you good? Pass is going to go 2 for 3 with a walk. Still can't find a complete game, unfortunately, it seems. Kaufman with the win. McQueen, the loss. Colby Kaufman with your player of the game. Pathfinders won 5-2 over the Scorpions. Multi-hit dates for the Pathfinders, each with 2 hits, are Harper, Eucliffe, Wallach, and Ems. And we have a 3 for 4 day from Chaz Lamborghini. Didn't factor into any runs, unfortunately. Benico with the win. Spidius the hole, a miss, the save. Pruitt takes the loss, and Jimmy Benico is your player of the game. And Slots are going 4-1 over the Toros. 3 for 4 day with 1 RBI from Honcho. And then Cancun multi-hit day for Oe Cal goes 2 for 4. Boss the win, Crane Pool the save, Lee with the loss. Mike Boss the third is going to be your player of the game. Lever's going to win 4-0 over the Rallies. 2 for 4 day, 1 run scored, 3 RBI from Newsom. Only 3 hits given up. Alexieva with the win, Lopez the save. Francois Jean with the loss. And Nina Alexieva will be your player of the game. Kingpins will win over the Flamingos 5-1. 9-hole hitter there. Cooper is going to go 1 for 2 with a run scored, 2 walks in the game. And then for Chicago, 2 for 3, run scored, 2 RBI from Vasquez. Maher with the loss. Mathis Hendry with the win. Yosh the hold. Joseph Mathis Hendry will be your player of the game. This one took extra innings. It also came down to the wire here as Bruce City is going to win 4-3 over the Swifties. Mello is going to go 3 for 4 with a run scored and an RBI. And multi-hit days for State College, 2 hits apiece for Gauthier and Akers. Adams the win, Mantix the blown save, Justice takes the loss. Jackson Ramirez started for State College as your player of the game. Wheelers are going to win 4-2 over the Armadillos. Top of the order, Delancor will go 3 for 5 with a run scored. Also stole a base, their 40th of the season. And then for Anchorage, Parker will go 3 for 4 with a run scored. Wint will take the loss. Pope the win. Lucas the hold. Moncrief with the save. Andre Pope will be your player of the game. And the last game of the day goes to 13 innings. The walk-off solo home run from Kirkland. 6-5 your final. 5 for 6 day. The run scored from Munson. With Wolf also going 4 for 7, 2 runs scored RBI. Then for Kansas City, we have a 5 for 6 day, 3 RBI from Johnson. Fantastic days for those fellows. Shijeda with the blown save, season 31 with the loss. Ferb the hole duds the blown save. Casville with the win. Sidney Johnson will be your player of the game. They also tied the Kansas City regular season extra inning game record with hits with 5. All right. That'll do it for me. Dave, do you know, do I have to advance a day to get the All-Star rosters? I usually don't stream this Saturday. But I had to pick up another stream. Yeah, I've checked the schedule. There is like no more games, but I'm pretty sure I have to advance, yeah. 7-1 All-Star teams. Man, I gotta advance so far. I'm just making sure! Gotta make sure the boss knows that I'm about to advance through here. And then tomorrow are the All-Star teams, so we'll finish here. Go to the news. Or the game really likes to think about it. There it is. Okay. Man, it's behind a bunch of stuff. There we go. Nope, I got it. We're good, we're good. So here are your Legends Conference All-Stars. Haha, haha. I gotta break out the old snipping tool here. Where did snipping tool go? Where is it? Oh, it's up over on that monitor. Alright, where is the game day? Southward. Oh, you're right. We gotta fix it. If South has an all-star. And then here are your Champions Conference all-stars. Alright. So they're the majors ones. Then I gotta jump down to the minors. Hopefully the game doesn't hate me. There we go. Your West Division All-Stars. Representing the West Division. And now your East Division. All right. And I will publish that. So, all right, All-Star rosters are out. Boom. Miners home run record watch. What's the record and who's chasing it? I guess we can go and look at some leaderboard statistics. "18 homers for launch angle." I suppose they're technically on pace to get towards that. We'll see. We'll see. Batting leaders. Pitching leaders. We can look at. Oh, this Colby Coughlin guy is everywhere. What the heck? Well, that's only the Legends Conference. If you go over to the Champions Conference, it's all indie. Who is your render, by the way? I recognize the face a little bit, but I can't put a name to it. Carson Weisenhunt. All right. Sweet, now I can go and execute this file. Alright. Now we get to the fun part where I just sit here and you guys can ask me questions. Welcome to Ask the Booth. 'Cause we're thriving here on this Saturday. It's 3:30 local time. Got the whole afternoon ahead of me. I hope everybody had a lovely lunch. Did they really go 0-7? That's crazy. Tough day to be in New York. Ask the booth, is Royce Lewis getting shipped out? I don't think so. He doesn't really have much value right now. So we'll see. There are other pieces I would move in the offseason. Is Buffalo up by 14 games at the break? I don't know. I didn't look at the standings. We'll find out when I when I upload the index. No, Buxton has a no trade clause. He gets to decide that. How do you feel about your third All-Star game with Walker? It feels good to have another All-Star. So hopefully it ends up with another Silver Slugger and a World Series ring. That'd be fun. Crab's playoff hopes alive? Anything can happen. I mean, it's not certainly not dead. Yeah. Yeah, I honestly, if you want my full straight up opinion, I am impressed by the fact that the staff went for it and went as hard as they did. I think it may have gone a little too far with some players in the fact that you traded so much control away. But at the same time, it's like you're getting a good amount of value for some guys. Granted, all the position players they traded, it was either a salary dump or they were a rental. It's not like they weren't gonna have additional things. Relievers are always crazily like you have no idea what you're gonna get from them. We're paying $30 million for .1 B WAR. Get him out of here. He also hasn't exactly been the healthiest thing. And it was kind of his decision. If you've read any sort of the articles, it was like, hey, you have a no trade clause. Where do you want to go? I'll see what I can do. Yeah, we paid 33 million of his remaining, what is like 107? So we're basically paying for his 1 year. Dude has not been good this season. His defense hasn't even been good. And that's usually what carries him. See, that's up to like front office doing that kind of thing. It's like, okay, you break the ridiculous losing streak in the postseason and you do nothing, and then everybody else feels betrayed. I was at that last playoff game where they lost to Houston. It was a vibe. It was brutal. The fact that they just didn't do anything for it. Granted, I will say some of the free agents this past couple seasons, they weren't going to be competitive and get. It just, Minnesota isn't exactly like a marquee market or anything like that. And people are going to want to play in like LA or New York or some of these bigger things, or to go back to where like their family is and such. Yeah, the Central is just weird. The AL, both Centrals, AL and L. I don't understand what either division does. It's like they're the kind of like the, not necessarily like black sheep of the baseball world, but like they're different than like the East and West. It feels weird. Like I hate saying that, but it is true. Yeah, let me pull up. Let me pull up the sim schedule here, so I can get you some appropriate dates and names. Just saying. Yeah, I don't see Tatum on the All-Star rosters. Must have been a rough sim for him. Yeah, so the upcoming sims that we got going, looks like Monday we have the Home Run Derby Challenge, as hosted by its Tim G. Tentative time on that is looks like 5:30 Eastern on Monday. And then we get the All-Star Game and some more regular season action on Tuesday with AJ. That is currently slated at 7 o'clock Eastern. And then back to your regularly scheduled Wednesday, Thursdays with Tiden and Don Marcus. Those guys do great jobs. And then I'm not back in the booth until the World Series unless I somehow find my way on another stream so I can get my PT pass because I had the power outage thing last week. So we'll see. For sure, the Majors World Series, that is August 23rd. So that's a ways away. That's 3 weeks away right now. Crazy. One away from the club. Yeah, 5-hit games are crazy. The fact that it's happened that many times for one player is bananas. That is a legendary performance. I don't think we're going to see that broken for a long time. If it's taken 56 seasons to get 6 in a regular season game, not extra innings, but just straight 9. Crazy. Let's see. Does anybody know if we got anybody streaming that we could possibly raid? So, I mean, we got all these lovely viewers here. Okay. Well, if they're both affiliates, why not? Just gotta wait for the upload. There we go. Thought I was stuck for a second. Alright, where is... There's the index button. I just let that script run. Chief a chin scratch. Don't worry, he'll get plenty when I let him out of his crate. We'll go for a nice walk. We'll go to the park today. Here, you know what? You know what, Dame? Just for you, I'll post a picture in the stream Discord. Just for you, buddy. We're going to streamers only, so only streamers can see this. Yeah, the one bad thing about living up here is you get all the wildfire smoke. So the air quality hasn't been the best the last couple of days, but it's gotten better recently, of which I am happy about. Because that means I can have my windows open and not run the AC, and there's a beautiful breeze. Yeah, can't. If you actually look up a map of the wildfires, it's crazy. Like it's just like, what isn't on fire right now? Like there's some big hotspots kind of around the Victoria area in BC, and then kind of in the more north of Saskatchewan, just east of Edmonton. So some might say it's a little brutal out there. But luckily, what is my air quality index right now? It's still not great. It's 117, but it doesn't smell awful. Alright. That's crazy. Alright. Let me set up that raid. And then we'll get everybody going with the rest of your day. So, yeah, thanks everybody for joining me on stream here. And then thanks for the raid, EVC. We appreciate you. And hope everybody has a good rest of your Saturday. So, I'll catch you later.